man play pretty much every single minute and be a massive part of it, I would go Kabasi.
Do you think Yamal needed a bit more from this tournament?
He may well have needed it, but I feel like in these sorts of tournaments that Kabasi isn't going to get it, Mike. I feel like Yamal will.
Players line up. Yes, it is Kabasi. How Kabasi?
One for the defenders.
You never know with the keeper's hat.
No, I'll claim a defender.
Your theory about it always going to the big names, though, has been disproven then.
He's not a big name.
He is a big name. What a brilliant day, and he fully deserves it.
He's 19 years old, to be such a confident centre-back as he is, to be just so composed in the game.
Yeah, it is, and you get a lot of the younger players in more attacking areas, so to have that trust and from the manager to put him in these big games, and obviously he's played a lot of games for Spain already, but to be able to get thrown in and perform the way he's performed, that is much deserved.
I'll tell you how he performed today. He had more touches, more successful passes, and more line-breaking passes than any other player in that game today.
Yeah, really good on the ball, but it's football IQ as well. That's really developed. He's not the quick.
Here we go, no surprise. Your moment, Joe, take it away.
It's my moment, it's his moment. This man, everybody in England especially talking about David Raya, who's an exceptional goalkeeper. Garcia at Barcelona, exceptional goalkeeper. But Unai Simon took over from David De Gea when he had a little bit of a wobbly patch, and he's not looked back. He's been absolutely brilliant. Such a safe pair of hands, brilliant on the ball, big saves, absolutely put himself on the world stage. Congratulations, a superb tournament yet again.
Yeah, I thought he was fantastic. I think the biggest thing for me was his positioning off his line. So when Spain played the high line, when balls get put in off the top, the sweeper keeper, if you like, I thought he was brilliant.
Of course, it was Emi Martinez's Golden Glove 4 years ago when he was on the winning side. And you look at the names, the historical names. It was Thibaut Courtois before that, Manuel Neuer, Iker Casillas. I mean,
he's not made any rash gestures towards the trophy either, which is nice.
And it is Rodri who wins player of the tournament. So, prediction right there. Euros winner, Ballon d'Or winner, Euros player of the tournament, now World Cup winner.
What's honest? There's no words for this guy. I've run out of superlative to describe this man. Everyone wrote him off. He comes in the middle of the pitch. Everyone's talking about Matinha and Pedri. But Rodri is a different level. He's a conductor. He makes everybody tick. His spatial awareness, technical ability, and calmness on the ball just takes him to a different level. Fully deserved. What a trophy cabinet he's got at home. Wow, fully deserved.
Huge roar of applause from the Spanish fans just near us here for Rodri, and he takes the Golden Ball award. We know the Golden Boot is Kylian Mbappe's. That's not a surprise. We don't know. Okay, here he goes with another theory.
No, I just think France got knocked out of the tournament, and then plays in the third and fourth place.
So you don't think the goals from that game?
The final, which is not the final. Probably get it.
I'd be there. I'd 100% be there, not a problem.
Here we go then, the runners-up medals to Argentina, and so I'm going to leave you in the more than capable hands for these ceremonies of Guy Mowbray and Alan Shearer.
Thank you, Gabby. So a runners-up medal for Lionel Messi. It just makes you think there might be fitness and fire in his belly to go one more after all. And now it comes home to roost for Lionel Messi. Are we seeing the end of the greatest era there's ever been in the game?
Well, judging by the reaction, then maybe. That's sad to see, but also refreshing to see someone who's achieved so much. It means that much to them, and it hurts like hell.
At the end for Lionel Scaloni as well. He couldn't manage the four in a row. Nobody ever has. 2 continental titles and then 2 World Cups as well. 4 majors on the bounce. Spain have done for Madrid, but also Barcelona and Atletico Madrid and Valencia and Sevilla and the other great Spanish club sides on the greatest world stage. It's incredible, really, that prior to tonight, they'd only ever been world champions once before. Changes with a youngish team that has Madrid, only 23, only capped 3 times. Alex Grimaldo is 30. Might not have too much more of the road to travel, but he'll be around for a while yet. Eric Garcia likewise at only 23. The future is certainly bright. And the tradition and the methods will continue. Alan Luis de la Fuente will still be in charge of the national team. The same coaches will be in charge of the youth setup. They will play the same way from 10 years old to 36.
And so they should, because Beauty has beaten the beast today, and they deserved it. They've been the best team. They didn't panic. They had that draw in the first game against Cape Verde, but nothing changed. They believe in what they do, and so they should, because they've had success and it works. And they are brilliant at what they do, and they ain't going away in a hurry.
Followed by Crystal Palace's Yeremy Pino, who got on as a substitute a couple of times in the tournament, but didn't play any part in the game this evening. And then Pedro Porro, well, he's just signed a new long-term deal with Spurs, and when you look at the recruitment Spurs have made for the coming season, he clearly wants to be a part of that, and he's been superb for Spain at this World Cup.
Well, they all have. Keep on saying one goal. One goal. Simon's had to face 10 shots on target this tournament. 10 shots on target in 8 games. The work that goes on in front of him to stop that is incredible.
They follow Italy in 1938 and 1982, and West Germany in 1990 as the only teams to have won the World Cup without ever being behind in any game. You were mentioning about Unai Simon getting the Golden Glove. Well, the stats don't lie, but then he's not had an awful lot to do.
Said 10 shots on target, but I think that is how brilliant they are as a team, how they work as a team. We've all praised their passing and how they keep the ball and make it very difficult for the opposition. But when they haven't got the ball as well, they're so impressive. They work hard, get the numbers right in and behind the ball, and those spaces that teams want to play in, they don't allow you.
Already seen Gavi. There's 19-year-old Lamine Yamal, followed onto the podium by Pedri at 23. And then this young man. I was absolutely delighted to see him get the Young Player Award. For once, the centre-backs win out.
Just looks so cool on the ball, so good on the ball. Under any stress at any time, be magnificent.
Cucurella, who is Mr. Consistent for clubs and country. It's a particularly special word from Gianni Infantino. A great job from the President of the USA. And King Felipe VI has a hug for Marc Cucurella. Only the tallest reigning monarch, did you know? At 6'5.5".
Give you that information.
Wikipedia. Actually, a sporting pedigree of his own. He was in Spain's Olympic sailing team at the 1992 Games. Finished 6th, though. He didn't get a gold medal. Luis de la Fuente, the engineer of all of it. From the youth teams that he took to European and world glory, to the senior team that is now European and world champions. Following the coach, the player of the tournament, the Golden Ball winner, 2 years ago the Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri, will come and get his medal. Players of this tournament, wouldn't you know it, being the USA, are also going to get special Super Bowl style rings. FIFA, naturally, are making another almost couple of thousand of them. Not for charity. Out for Rodri from the King and from all the Spanish dignitaries, and he will have the task of lifting the World Cup trophy. The class of 2010 have been here to watch the next generation lift Spain to world football glory. They've been gazed upon by Xavi, Iniesta, Ramos, Casillas, Puyol and all. But now it's the turn of the next all-talented Spain team. Rodri must feel like the king of the world right now. The president's not going to leave the seat lightly. A little like Chelsea in the Club World Cup final last year. He's going to stay on the end. And Gianni's never far away. And now it is the moment that the whole of Spain is watching. Spain in 2026 are for the second time in their history champions of the world.
Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Alan. Incredible scenes. Never get boring, do they, these scenes, Wayne?
No,
Never tired of them.
No, it's great, obviously, to see the players after a long tournament lifting the World Cup, and fully deserved it. And that's great as well to see the Argentine players still out there clapping their fans and obviously show their appreciation at the end, eventually, to the Spanish
But
players.
the emotion etched all over Messi's face. What does it tell you?
Yeah, it really does. He's quite an emotional man when he loses anyway, but it's not about Messi today. It's just, honestly, I've had a decent career myself, but just looking on, just thinking, I can't imagine how it feels to be world champions, World Cup, unbelievable.
In a World Cup, of course, that had more teams than ever and an extra round of matches to get through, it's tough to get to the top here.
That man Fabian, though, who won the Champions League and he's won the World Cup. But look at the players. They could win they've already won the Euros, could win the World Cup. They could go again. That's how good this team are. They were my favourites from the start because of the way they play, the players that they have, the confidence they have, the young stars that they have, and they fully deserved it.
Sorry, there was Wayne's pal, Olmo. Wayne's pal, Olmo there, he had a big smile on his face.
No, I just think he's brilliant, but I think as Mickey just said there, right, so this team could go on over the next 2, 4, 6 years and really dominate in international football because now they've got the experience of winning the last 2 major trophies at international level, but they've got the youngsters on the side, and really good managers, so this team is a team to fear.
They've also got a way of playing that no one in the world has proven can get anywhere near. No one laid a glove on them. 10 shots on target against